Doesn't always stay disconnected. So now we're going to connect the trellises. Now, if you look at the chart, this is on top, and the next one, this was already done all in the front. If you read the pattern, you see two front corner, and so on. That means if it's a two front corner, that it needs to go on the top of the light trellis. There's only 4 possibilities. I have made pictures. I will put it in 4 possibilities on how to connect these 2 trellises. I have that bobby pin, abuse it a little bit, and I will join the trellises with my bobby pin, because now we are really going to work the 2 colors together. When you join them together, make one thing sure: dark pattern color always on the right of the light background color. Always. I will tell you again and again, this is always how you start. You don't start this color in the middle. You start it a little bit to the right of that white yarn, light yarn, which starts in the middle. So you need to pay attention. If you're left-handed, it is of course turned around. I will turn it around. It's like this when you're left-handed. When you're right-handed, this is how you see it when you're left-handed, because you crochet like this. See? But my pattern is written like this. So if you're left-handed, you can just do it, because the chart is even if it's in sync like this, it doesn't matter. But this is how I crochet. I crochet like that. So against the clock. But if you're left-handed, you go with the clock. You need this on the left. Right-handed on the right. So keep it in mind. Right. Yeah? Left-handed is left. Shh. Okay, we're going to secure that bobby pin again. Or hairpin, how you want to call it. Make sure your trellis is a little bit nice centered. You know, that white center in the middle. Pull a little bit. And we're going to continue with the light background color. So, and what does the pattern says? It says 1 back, 1 front corner, and 1 front, and repeat that 4 times. So we did 3 for our double crochet. Let's chain 1, want it is a back. And wonder, oh wonder, it is already in the back. That's why I said put it in the front, because this needs to be in the back. There's something else in the pattern, and that is the 3rd column. The first column tells you which round you're in. The second column tells you in which color it's done, in color A or B. And the 3rd column says A goes to B. AB. What is that AB? And what is that? It's nothing more that the color A, this is color A, this is your pattern color, goes to the back. That's very important, otherwise you have to cut your yarn, and you keep cutting your yarn, and you don't want to cut your yarn in interlocking filet crochet. Never want to cut your yarn in interlocking filet crochet. Okay, so I have my back. We're going to do a front, yarn over. Now where do you do your front? Your front goes in that corner, and it goes in the 2nd stitch of that corner we made in the 1st trellis. See? These are 1, 2, 3. We're going to find, and we're going to find 2 loops, and you pull it to the front, and you make a double crochet, and it's a front, so you crochet 1 there. Now it's a corner. A corner says chain 3, but I already chained 1 because it's a front, so I only do 2. You are allowed to do 3 if you want, so you have in total a chain of 4 if you want to work more relaxed, and if you don't want to find that middle stitch, but you don't just go in the corner, because that is possible too. I do 3. I like it like that because I do it more often, and I think this is the best results for the corner. Okay, so we made our corner. Automatically you rotate your work a little bit. 45 degrees. Is it 45 degrees? 90, 180? No, 90 degrees. Total, a circle is 360, so 90 degrees. So you turn it a quarter. There. And what is the next stitch after the corner? It is 1 in the front. So yarn over again. And where do you put that first stitch after the corner? 1, 2, 3. It goes in the same 2 loops you used before and you make your front one. There, one. See, it's not easy. You need to think a little bit. It's not difficult, but it's not like you can just do it. You need to think what you're doing. Okay, and then the fourth repeat starts, and that is one in the back. And we need to find the one in the back, and that is the 2 loops over that double crochet you made in your setup trellis of the white. I'm going to take away the bobby pin, but hold it tight, because don't mix it or don't turn it. I'm going to find those 2 loops in the back and make my double crochet. Hold your trellis together. If you say, oh, I don't want my bobby pin out, you keep your bobby pin in, or you keep the trellises together any way you want. And we made our back, see, after this chain. And then it says again a front, a corner, and a front. So we're going to go to the front. Make sure the right corner is behind the right corner in this. The next one, it's not a big problem because you will see them automatically. You go through. I'm going to find that second stitch at 1, 2, this one, and I want to have that X here because then I want to have both loops. Push my thing in. Don't put yarn over. No, we pull it to the front because it's a front stitch. A front stitch. And you're going to crochet the corner, and immediately going to crochet the front, the F, and then I crochet 2 extra for my corner, in total a chain of 3, and then it says another front, and we're going to use the same 2 loops because it's after the corner there, and we're going to make another front. Now we're going to do a back again. Going to find those 2 loops, yarn over, back, there, and make your double crochet, chain 1. Then we're going to do our front of work. So that means we're going through the dark yarn to the dark trellis, find the 1, 2, the third here, 1, 2, the third here, and I want both stitches. Both loops, both loops. Pull it to the front. Make your front here. Make your F. There, 1. Your double crochet. And then 1, 2, 3 for the corner. And again, we're going with the yarn through that corner because we just finished our corner. I want to have that little orangey, fluffy behind it and not between. So, and we're going to make there. And now we did, how many repeats did we do? I forgot. We're going to do our last repeat, I think. Yay, we're going to do our last repeat. Now we last repeat, that is again a back. Find those 2 loops here. See, I'm working sometimes a little bit weird in the back because I want to find the 2 loops. What is lovely of interlocking filet crochet in the round, you only work at the front, so you immediately see your pattern and how it's supposed to look like. See, and that is so nice that you can see it. Oh, my battery power goes out. I need to charge it immediately. There, sorry about that. I need to put the charger on. I thought the charger was on, but it wasn't. It was at 5%, and I don't want to lose the videos. Okay, chain 1 for your back. I'm sorry about the interruption. And again, we do a front. Going to find that center loop. The front is not always in a center loop. It's just before the corner. 1 and the second here. The second, see, that's why I do 3 loops. But 4 loops is 3 loops. Chain of 3. But 4 is okay too if you prefer it. I work a little bit like this. I like my work tight. And we're going to make that front there. And a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, we're going to make another front. And we finished our 4 repeats. Now, and I made a treble, which is not necessary. It is only a double crochet here. There. Make that double crochet. Now, remember what we say and finish it with a chain 1. Remember what I said in the beginning. Color A needs to go to the back. Here comes the trick. It keeps in the back. See, if you put it in the front, this yarn, this makes another pattern than when you put it in the back. It needs to go in the back, so you need to follow column 3 carefully. And we're going to put our yarn in those 2 loops here. See, both loops. And we're going to connect it with a slip stitch. Slip stitch here, there, and I chain 3. 1, 2, 3, there. And you see, we got our, I'm stretching it a little bit so it looks more like a square. See, square, square, square. And as you see, we did our round 4. Yay, we did it. I hope you found it informative enough. Oh my god, I'm going to speak English. It's not that hard, but you need to think. It looks like this in the back. We need to fiddle that in later, or sew that in later. Good, I hope I will see you for round number 5. Yeah, thank you.